So I'm leaving around 12:30 today to take my mother shopping. So if I win anything later on, I'll inform you.
All right. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida, with two idiots misinterpreting the news so you don't have to. Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz, and yes, we are functional
and this
today.
is Jack, except for the intro did not play in Discord. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned each and every single day here. Giveaways are open. If you are a Shroud player and you're looking for a streamer bundle, you can always go to twitch.tv/NBNN News and twitch.tv/Cynicist and bang, bundle me. Then if you are here for Steam key giveaways over on Laz's side, that's twitch.tv/NBNN News. It is bang, I love free shit, followed by coming back over to my side, twitch.tv/Cynicist, and bang the bootay. Because bang that thing hard.
Bang
With
it
consent.
good.
Hard.
Bang it well.
Yeah.
Bang it all day long.
Yes. So two restarts, and Laz is back and mostly Mostly working.
Yeah. For the life of me, I have no idea what the problem was. Again,
Yes.
it took me, the better part of an hour to go ahead and get everything loaded the first time, just getting prepared for yesterday's show, and things just still wouldn't cooperate. And after 2 hard reboots, uh, everything came back. Finally, you guys were finished up, so there was no sense in trying to jump back in because there was nothing to jump back into at that point. But the first hard reboot still took about 15 minutes. And the second one was, just as quick as it normally is, because I mean, I've got nothing but, solid state, so everything usually runs really quick. But seems to be working normal. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Thirsty Thursday, February 5th, 2026, here inside and outside Shroud Avatar. And yay! They're outside my house laying the fiber lines right now as we speak. And hopefully,
Oh, sweet.
If everything is normal, why are you purple?
I have no idea. Put your
I'm not
glasses
purple.
on. Yeah. Refresh.
Put some. Take the rose-colored glasses off.
Yeah. But hopefully, within a couple weeks, I will be upgraded to full gigabit internet over here. And as soon as they tell me that I can get an install, we will be dropping this bullshit cable company and getting the good stuff installed. Is they're outside working hard in the light rain that we have going on here, but they're working and digging and laying and pulling, and I'm watching them on my cameras and so excited because me and my neighbor down the street have been waiting for this for quite a few
Years,
months now.
decades.
Well, no, months since
Yes.
they started actually bringing it into our neighborhood. They've had it, in other areas around us, but about 2 days ago, I saw them come up the odd side street down at the end of my road, and I figured they were going to go up to the main road and then start branching off that way. But I guess once they finished that, we were the first street back, and now they're coming down all the side streets. And I woke up this morning thinking that I had a propane truck outside because I could hear the rumble of a diesel engine. And I looked out my window, and there's the bright orange fiber cable laid on both sides of the streets, right, ready to go in the ground. And they're in the ground right in front of my house right now, and I guess they're going under all the rest down the other side before they come back and finish this side today. But looking forward to having some omnidirectional cable connections. Is that the right word? Bidirectional? Omnidirectional?
Something.
Asymmetric?
As
Whatever
long
it
as
is.
they're directed
I
to
wasn't.
your
I
house.
wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. So
Oh, yeah, you just
you were just
off on your own.
rambling. Yeah.
As long as they're directed to your house.
Yeah, well, again, they got to finish the first lay before I guess they got to put in the demarcation points, but they're right out where the demarcation will be, right out in front of my house right now. So
The Dean Martin points.
yeah, the Dean Martin points. That's right.
Yeah, something.
But anyway, what did you wind up talking about for the last part of the show yesterday? Anything
I
interesting?
played a little bit of marbles, covered Steve's report.
Which report? Steve's got a lot of reports.
Remember? I can't maybe the pie in the face. I can't remember. And I asked a question who would animate that?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah.
You
need an animator for that.
Yeah, I was unsure about what the pie in the face comment was, but I mean, I kept losing connection that I wasn't able to follow along with that. But Let's start out with one of Steve's topics that we were hitting on, and we're going to just start right here on page 2 because we went out and verified this ourselves. And again, I just gotta face palm and shake my head and go, really? Really?
Wait, are we
What the
talking
fuck?
about old style?
Resubmitted, yes.
Resubmitted old style PRT destination markers town crier problem.
Yes.
In Orionis, no lots list displayed in the town Orionis, blah blah blah. Here's a list of lots in the area, but there is no list. I even tried the keyword lots, and he says here's a list, but there is no list. Asking the town crier for free lots gives a standard answer, but he does not list the lot free lots. Neither does using the option in the in-game. In the menu, I understand there might also be no free lot, but of all other towns, the SIL shows the list which are taken or reserved, but here the list does not open at all. Here's Aldhaven. Here's more towns, having visited a few towns. As for the rest of the town, it's like soda towns I cannot say, but here's the list of ones that I discovered that won't list lots. Holtrot, Kingswood, Northshire, Owlswash, Ravensend, Ryanus, Valemark, West Hollow. And replicated with 3 other players on Laz and Jack's shows. And unnecessary, we know it exists, it already has a number.
Right. So if we go back and look again, top of this page.
Page 1.
Yeah, it was top of this page, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2026. Somebody skipped a year. But if we go to page 1, this goes back to
with Alley's can't replicate.
2021 and can't replicate. Yes. But 5 years, 5+ years, and the answer we get is we know there's a JIRA number.
Yeah.
That's the answer. 5 years later, unnecessary. We know it exists. It already has a number. Well, fix it. 5 years.
Yes.
5 years. This has been an ongoing problem.
And Devil Cult in December of 2021 found an error in the older scene with an NPC that could have blocked other interactive. Sanyo just fixed this and it should be in a patch. And fix needs testing as of
I don't even see
1498. That's on page 1.
Oh, okay, because I'm seeing Sanyo. I have another question. We have new features where you can press L, but that doesn't work either. Yeah. And then related to other town crier problems, which it just points right back to this same,
So I'm going to go with bullshit that we know it exists. It already has a number.
Yeah, well, fix needs testing as of 1498, long time ago.
Yeah.
And Vulcan Jedi comes back and L not showing lots. Lot destinations are working. Left and re-entered did not help. And then Winfield chimes in. This again is in 22. Reopening in 2022. And let's see if I get this fixed. I tried in our updated client. It was working fine. Maybe the fix didn't get in, but that was also in 2022. And then again, we jumped to page 2. And still nothing. 2023, still nothing. 2024, still nothing.
2026.
Yeah. And you know, you've attempted to fix it. You said it was fixed, but it's still not fixed.
Well,
So,
not only that, you have to remember the patch notes and the release notes are not comprehensive. And something I covered yesterday is go back and look at the release notes real quick.
the past release notes.
Yeah, these past release notes.
And where are we going?
Okay. Any one of the actual like patch notes. How many of them do you remember seeing bug reports on?
None.
So where the fuck are these bug reports originating?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Increased loot drops from the Artisan Box of Plenty was Jira 72832. So let me just go.
Yeah.
And,
You're going to be so happy with the increased loot drops from the Artisan Box of Plenty.
yeah, I haven't checked, but so if I go and submitted, yeah, see, the Envy Angel and Wisp for Missing submitted 72849. So 832 to 849 is 15 Jiras. So that was a recent Jira apparently. But I didn't see anything on that. Stone and wood platform box exterior floor 72662, which is about 100 back, 200 back. Let's see what other ones we got. Changed how wave battles appear in the scene to improve Krampus spawning consistency. 72800. Not testable till next year. Let's touch on that one too. Did I have a post on that?
You mean the fact that they don't know how to change the date on when something spawns?
Well, again, is I guess it wasn't actually in one of the forums, but somebody brought it up. I forget who it was. Maybe it was Knight Rider. Knight Rider, was this you who brought this up the other day? That what the hell we have QA for? That can't we just go back and QA, change a date, and go test it to make sure it's working? Who said that?
Yeah,
I thought it might have been Knight Rider.
Lots of people. Could have been Tina.
He says, "No, it wasn't him, but it was somebody out there in the audience who." But yeah, he said that before. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we've said lots of things before. And I do have the question of the day, which is, why no patch 1 yet? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, because somebody's sleeping.
Yes. It's nap time currently, so you can choose to do with that as you please.
Keep telling you, it was 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 13 years ago. Yeah. Yes. Are we waiting for the window to expire? Yes. We're waiting for all kinds of things.
We're waiting for the next release, which is just another quality of life BS release.
Hey, man. How many more rocks are they going to place?
Yeah. Test it in 2027. Absolutely, Knight Rider. Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just don't get it. How long does it take to fix a simple problem? Apparently, it's not easy because small team, very overworked, very underpaid, and nobody is a real coder.
Well, there's no developer on staff.
Rick Dahl.
And-
Yeah.
Well, there's also no real artist on staff that is full time.
Yeah. So Rick Dahl, you want to read what Rick Dahl says here?
No world builder. This is what I posted in Discord. It's a broken record. It's just amazing that these updates are not run through test. It's shocking to read that in the patch note that the Krampus stuff can't be tested until next year. You mean to tell me on a test server you control that you can't set it so it's Krampus time and test it and also test the Envy stuff, etc.? Seriously?
Yeah, so it was Rick Dahl. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, Rick Dahl?
Hey.
Fuck it. We'll do it live because that's been the modus operandi around here since a certain somebody is taken over as chief cook and bottle washer. And
no, fuck it, do it live was the modus operandi of the owner.
Chris, yeah, not so much.
Yes. Yeah, he did a whole lot of fuck it, we'll do it live.
Well,
Remember when we ended up with 13 patches in a single month?
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's a whole lot of fuck it, we're doing it live.
Good point. Good point. I forgot about that one.
They should do the release on
patches in a
Friday.
single month.
I'm sorry. What's that, Steve?
They should do the release on a Friday. Then, like genitalia, they can hold a fuck it up Friday.
Yeah.
Well, they should have just left
every day's
alone
a fuck it up day.
Yeah, they should have just left alone the last Thursday of the month. Period. There was no reason to mess with it, and ever since they decided to change, we've had steady late releases since that change. As we went back and proved the other day, gonna be late, don't know what time, gonna be late, not my fault, not my problem, I didn't do it, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
hey, man. That previous administration quote, like, yeah.
I mean, the previous administration who never missed a release ever.
Well, and I love the people that will say that Shroud has been more stable under Ravelox.
No, not even close.
No,
not even
from
close.
release 13 until Ravelox started doing shit. It was up consistently
every Thursday on time without fail.
Yes. It's when Ravelox took over, because remember, Chris was working for another company, that you had the game server down for a month, and that rollback, the catastrophic survivor cloak. You have
lost all my data and had a 1 month rollback, and all I got was this stinking cloak. Yeah. Didn't get any XP compensation. Didn't get any gold compensation that they were supposed to do. Just a stinking cloak.
Well, and a fuck ton of obsidian pots.
Oh, okay, yeah, which you can't use. You can't do anything.
Well, you can't trade.
You can't trade.
Well, you can use them. Yeah, you can always
all we got was a million XP.
Master of excuses. Doesn't Metallic have a track about that?
Yeah. You were out of town, and let's just say that I was actually playing during that time.
Yeah, I was luckily on a Mediterranean cruise at the time. That's right. Yes.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Metallica, did you hear that Dave Mustaine and Megadeth actually covered Ride the Lightning?
No, I did not.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Can't be as good as the original.
Hold on. Well, remember, he actually wrote the original.
It still can't be as good as the original.
No, I mean, you would need the full band and like James Hetfield's vocals for that. But
Yeah, let's see.
yes. Well, remember that one will flag you for copyright.
Yeah, I'm playing it on the other computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I had it on the other computer, and I've got it queued over there
And-
so that I can listen to it after the
Listen
show.
to it later.
Yeah.
There are some changes. There are some everything, but yeah.
But anyway,
But yes.
moving right along. Let us see. This one comes from Bergen, and I couldn't agree more with this topic. First topic I threw in today. Any day.
Well, first when he threw. Now I got to scroll up and look to see what's the title of the first one he threw in today.
Oh, I always drag them and order them so that they're in order.
Well, it's in
down the
order, but I
line.
had other ones open still.
Again, I dragged them and ordered them, so. Skill charge time.
Gotta find it.
Did you really even open it?
I should have. Oh, I fucked it up by clicking on other links. But we need some method of reducing skill charge time.
Amen.
Currently, a locked deck feels hobbled compared to an unlocked deck, but there are some of this that simply not able to manage unlocked deck with everything else going on. What we need is some way to reduce the charge time of skills so it feels more in line with the power of an unlocked deck. This reduction could be in the form of a skill, equipment enhancement, or consumable. Perhaps it could be prototyped on QA so that people could try it out, give their feedback, and the devs could measure the overall impact before making it live.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, Duke Gregor. I agree. I don't play as much as I used to. Because that makes it easier than the lock deck. I am so inefficient and can hardly do any meaningful damage, and my carpal tunnel won't really let me use an unlocked deck. I've tried different input methods. Nothing really works except locked deck. A lot of older Ultima backers of this game played a lot of PC games, and our fingers were all suffering from it. I don't know why Catnip Port didn't really put that into consideration when they designed the fighting system.
Because Chris wanted to be like all the other games out there. The game's too hard. Frost Hill would maybe we'd get some players back with a +1.
Yes, would be nice if they could have all the same charge time instead of confusing differentiation between all skills without any UE informing what the charge time is either. +1. I'll say though, I've never really liked the open deck card stacking stuff because
Never.
Chris was fascinated with a fucking card game. And when I do use open deck, it's usually just a single slot, so it ends up being one button, and you don't really get to interact with the stacking mechanic. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of stacking or charging mechanics in general. I'd rather see those buffs baked directly into the skill.
Absolutely.
That's probably a separate topic, and I know I'm likely in the minority here. Still, I'm giving this +1 because it would be an improvement over how things work. Right. Why not just once you level up the skill, that's as powerful as the skill is?
Amen. That's the way it should have been. Like every other game out there, not like every other game that Chris played. Yeah.
Yeah. You want players? Unfuck the economy. Yeah. Well, implement systems that would bring players back. You have to turn on collision for mobs. You need to invest in that PvP system. You need, and that right there would get a lot of players back.
A faction system,
and
a real Guild Wars system.
The faction, yes, absolutely.
Meaningful
and
gameplay.
Alliance system. Yes.
Well, let's stop here real quick, because then I'm going to ask a question and we can go down a rabbit hole there, because it is that time to pull some streamer bundles. And I got an additional goodie to give away today, thanks to Aeolus. So I don't know if he sent you any additional goodies.
He did send me a Valentine box.
Oh, is that all he sent you? Okay. But Knight Rider,
and there was a letter.
Yeah, Knight Rider is going to get my streamer bundle. And then my additional prize is going to go to Steve. So Knight Rider and Steve. So let me reopen this.
I forgot Murphing All the Way's in-game name. Yes, what's your in-game name, Murphy?
Murphy?
Huh?
Janie Murphy.
Oh, that's Janie Murphy?
Yep.
Okay,
yes.
Anyway.
So what was the other prize that you gave away?
Hold on. Let me get Knight Rider here. Let me get his bundle.
And Aeolus, yeah, I'll be your Valentine.
Knight Rider.
You brought the box of chocolates. I'll bring the lube.
Just a reminder, 5 days in, and still no streamer bundles this month. And then Steve, you're probably in game, right? Yes, you are. And Steve, you're gonna get, what was it, a mug? Mug of hot cocoa going out to Steve. A packaged mug of hot cocoa.
Thank you.
Don't drink it all at once. And he sent me a bunch of those. He sent me 5 of those. And then he sent me something else. Laz from Adara. Wear the mug of cocoa, Valentine's cards, cupcakes, elderberry cream cheese, sugar drops. Another mug of hot cocoa for myself, petit fours, thumbprint cookies, and then one each of the Valentine's Day card style 4 and 5. So let me see. Here's the Valentine's Day cards here on the put this right here next to us. That's 4 and 5. These are the Valentine's Day cards from this year, I guess. Really not much to look at decorative wise. I mean, it's really hard to actually see. I guess I should switch.
Can I rotate this? What's the button to rotate?
Q and R.
Up. Well, no, that's around. Oh, there it is. There. I put the heart-shaped one on the heart.
Yeah. And then where the mug of cocoa? Where it must drink it? I don't know. Let's see. Can a mug of hot cocoa be? It's decorative. Oh, look at that. And even a little steam coming off the top.
You hold it in your hand.
I'm already holding some in my hand. Yeah,
I was wondering if it's a handheld item too.
yeah, I've got a decorated cupcake here too, Steve. Thank you.
Yeah, I got
Which
630 of them.
630 of them. How'd you get that many?
Get them from
He
the
likes his
hand-ins.
cocoa.
I do 24 characters doing hand-ins each day.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
The
But
rest of the 24% learning foods, don't get them as much as I get the bloody cupcakes.
yeah,
And Vitor with the comment. Chris cried to Garriott. Lord British himself told us that was what Chris wants. Chris gets. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Chris really is thinks he's smarter than everybody in the room and
Yeah.
thinks he doesn't make any mistakes.
yeah. Except how many jobs has Chris had in the last 4 years? Yeah, more than you and
4?
me. That's for sure.
Hey, I've had one job.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like most people.
Well, actually, if you want to consider this, I've been at the company I'm at for 6 years.
It's been that long you've been with them? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2
good
jobs
for
in
you.
40 years. And I had to
Yeah,
leave the first one because I'd finished the service.
And I don't have a 401k retirement plan else.
Yeah,
I get to
failure is
retire.
how grow. Chris is a giant. All right.
Yes.
So anyway, on back to the skill charging time and skill usage.
Yes. Plus
Again.
one, definitely not a fan having to stick and play the whole deck system. Would love to just play skills in a bar and click them. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to reference to people. Go back to the forums. Go to announcements. And then I want you to scroll down to page 2. Maybe page 3. Let's see. Page 3.
What are you looking for?
I'll tell you what it is in a second. Now we're on page 4.
I keep seeing server outages.
Oh, patch 1 deployed.
When? Where is it?
Top of that page.
Page 5. Where is his comment about the
What is it? Maybe I can tell you where it is.
I was going to go with the crafting update and also the combat mechanics. But I wanted us to look at the date of that.
Yeah, it was 2-3 years ago. Again, that's been scrapped, and I know why it was scrapped. And again, I really can't get into it.
And I know it was a locked, but I mean, remember he was going to revisit the combat stuff, and
Yeah, we'll revisit
yeah.
that when we get episode 2 done. Absolutely. Anyway,
Oh,
back to the initial point. And you had actually brought this one up, is where when you level up the skill, that's where your power should come from. And
yeah.
how many people have played dozens and dozens of other games where that's where your power come from? You level up your skill, and the more you level up your skill, the better the skill does, and the damage is increased, and the hit points are increased, and that's the way to go. Now, of course, I can't argue with um, the last comment from Chemical. I'm not a fan of having to stack and play the deck. I'd love to just play skills in a bar and click them. UO. Pull your skills out of the book.
Yeah.
Put them anywhere you want, or
On your
assign,
desktop, because each one's an individual tile.
or assign a hotkey to them,
Yes.
and skill is there. And of course, each skill had what was it, maximum level 8, I think it was.
Well, level 8 was the maximum spell book.
But okay, the spells were from
Yeah.
first to 8. That's what it was.
8.
So
First
the one,
8th level. Yeah.
so yeah, 8th level skills were the highest. First level skills, and that would be another classic way to approach a skill system. The more you unlock your character's stats, the higher skills you or spells you'll be able to access. When you're a newbie, you can access levels 1 and 2. When you're mid-range, you can access 3 to 6, and when you're a really high player, 6 to whatever.
Yeah. Well, remember, like, if you had a tank, you would have 11 majory, just that way you could recall off a scroll without fizzling or something like that.
Yeah, don't get me started there. I want runes. I want gate spells. I want to be
Mark
able to
spells.
mark spells wherever I want, so I can get right back to that original point. This.
Oh, yes.
That brings me back to the teleport to friend.
Yeah.
Teleport to friend just brings you to the beginning of a scene where initially it used to actually bring you right to your friend. As the name states, you teleport to your friend.
Well, that was developer access.
Well, that
teleport or slash zone.
That was the zone command. That was just a slash command before we actually instituted scrolls into the game.
Remember, scrolls were never actually supposed to be persistent, but they changed their mind on that.
Well, yeah, once they found I'm sure it probably came off of the store. Once they found that and they were able to just patch it in real easily, it was easy to do.
Yes.
Yeah. And again.
Well, I mean, it was. We're trying to facilitate players getting together and do it.
I do feel the recall should go to any of your properties, not just one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, depending on well, see that's where a mark and recall would come in, into play. You would have a rune stone, and you would just was that that was just a spell.
Mark was a level 6 spell.
Yeah, but that was a spell, and recalling to the place where you marked was also just a spell, right? As well was gate.
Yeah, you would target the runestone.
The overworld map is just boring. Scrolls were
Yeah.
never going to not be a thing. Yeah, I don't know about that
there's
so
a
much,
reason
Tina.
that I wish Ashes of Creation did not fucking become the dumpster fire that it did with the shutdown.
So have they
I
been
loved
shut down?
Ashes. Yeah. Well, so the former communications director released a public comment. Then the warn notice that was filed with the state of California said that there was 123 developer people laid off and that it was a permanent closure of their office.
So they did file the ward notice.
Yes, and that was done on the 2nd, and a warn notice, in order to be legally followed, requires 60 days notice. Theirs was done on the same day, so they illegally filed their warn notice.
I don't comprehend that. If they file it, that means it goes into effect in 60 days, or
If you have over 100 employees,
yeah,
you have to tell the government if you within 60 days before you plan on closing.
Okay, let's see.
Business. Are you looking for the warn criteria? And several states actually have a U.S. labor law requiring employees with 100 plus employees to provide 60 days advance written notice of plant closings or mass layoffs. Ooh.
Hold on. So let's bring this up on screen.
What are you bringing up?
Key aspects. Employers must provide 60 calendar days before the layoff or closure. Trigger events applies to plants closing affecting 50 plus employees or mass layoffs. Required recipients notice must go to the affected workers or the union representatives, the state rapid response coordinator, local government's chief elected officers. Minor technical errors in the notice do not violate the act. There's the exception. Oh, here's an exception. Exceptions may apply if the layoff is due to a faltering business, unforeseeable circumstances, or a natural disaster. So there's your loophole right there.
Well, the foreseeable the money is a foreseeable circumstance.
Well, your staff all quitting and resigning is
running
not
out of cash
foreseeable.
is a
Half of your staff resigning is not foreseeable.
That is not covered by a WARN Act. That's half your staff resigning.
Faltering business, unforeseeable circumstances. Unforeseeable circumstances is its own topic. So you have your staff resigned and you can't continue on with business is unforeseeable circumstances.
You're trying to weasel out of that, but it is.
Words matter, man. I'm just reading off the website.
Supposedly, in October of this year or last year, the owner of Intrepid Studios supposedly sold it to a bunch of venture capitalists or somebody else,
which is
haven't seen any act. Yeah, and he resigned because they wanted to move development overseas and fire a bunch of people. He resigned, then a few others resigned. Then it became terminate everybody. Which is none of that would actually be covered by the WARN because there's all kinds of things. And yes. And then there all of the backers were guaranteed that a launch on Steam would happen.
Well, here is
and the game would go live. So
hold on,
it
hold
is.
on. I think I found their out, which is equally important is who is not covered by the WARN Act. Those workers include employees who work less than 6 months in the last 12 months, workers who perform on average less than 20 hours work a week, workers who are on strike, not worried about that, temporary workers, contractors, consultants, or other workers who may work at a given site but have an independent business relationship with the company, which is most likely what every single one of their developers was a contract employee.
Well, the official filing had 123 employees.
Right.
So that right there is
employees could still be contractors. A contractor is still sure.
No, employees are employees, contractors are contractors.
Okay, if I want to build a house, I get a contractor to come out, and the contractor has got what? Contracted employees, right?
The contractor may have employees of his own,
which are most
you contracted the contractor to do work.
But his employees are most likely contract workers also, at least here in the state of Florida. But anyway,
yeah, and
they hire them as 1099s and independent contractors and pay them that way.
Yes. Yeah, but I mean that is one where if in the California filing if you listed that 123 employees, those are not contractors. But let's get off of that topic.
Yeah, anyway.
Yes.
Rick Dahl says if they want to make sure you cannot recall into certain areas, that is fine. Other games have that restriction too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not majorly though. As I know, especially in UO, they had to come back later on and sort of put some restrictions on big boss loot drops where people would just recall in and camp them. So they started making some of those areas inaccessible where you had to actually fight through your way through the dungeon to get there. Yeah, but again, that was, something that came after the fact when they realized that, people were complaining that they'd fight their way into a dungeon to get there and see somebody who just recalls in and, camps the area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, POT is different outcome there, Steve. Absolutely.
Is tantamount to the owner placing lots of signposts, though, so that people can have a signpost very close to their.
Yeah, but
500,000
signposts shouldn't be $10 a piece. I'm sorry, they really should.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah, they should be $1.
Is that what they are? $10 a piece?
They're fucking $10 a piece. Yeah, look at this. Go to the store and do sign.
Yeah. Damn, $10 each. That's a fucking ripoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of the Koto store is.
Well, yes. It's severely overpriced.
And that's something that they should go back and do also. While considering.
Well, I mean, dude, how many times have we told them like the things that they should be doing, and you've already charged that POT owner between $500 and $15,000 for shit. Why are you charging $10 for
500.
teleport within the
What are
zone.
you talking 500? You mean
What's the
900.
cheapest POT?
On these
$700
days?
before tax.
I thought a hold fast was like $450 or something like that.
It's been a while. No, they
This is
never came
$700
down.
before tax.
Let's see. Play your own towns. $700
$700
now on sale
between
from
$700. Yeah, from $700 to $10,000
Plus tax.
Why are you? Yeah, plus tax, and you're still charging them $10-$20 for a minor teleport within the zone.
Yeah, play your own town should have got like 50 of those to the town owner to come with it, like all the other stuff that came with it. But
well,
anyway.
I don't know, 50, maybe 5 or 10.
Well, yeah.
But they shouldn't be $10.
Uh-oh, look at that. He's digging another hole.
Who is?
Cable, fiber installer.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's using the ditch witch.
No, he's just using a shovel. But what he's doing now looks like he's digging the hole to come from the main street fiber to come under the sidewalk to put in the demarcation point. Yeah, I'll give you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a screenshot here.
I don't need a picture of that.
Well, I'm going to share.
As you're watching your webcams.
Yeah.
This is some dude digging a trench.
Yeah. So
look at this hole. You need to go out there and go like, that's a mighty fine hole you got there.
Yeah.
Trench warfare.
So he just dug this hole right here, which he's now digging a hole right here. The main line is coming, as you can see, it's sticking out of the ground there. And they're going to now run from here under the sidewalk, and you can see where the old phone post was here. And they're going to put the demarc point right there on my property. Actually, my property ends at that pole that you see there. So that's actually where the land. So anything in front of that is still city property and easement. So yeah, he's going in front of that pole, but that's what I want to see. I want to see him digging that up, and he's pulling the cable through.
Yep.
So once he puts that demarc point in, I should be able to get service. So might be even sooner than a couple of weeks. I'll let you all know. I'll keep you all updated. But meanwhile, I got to update with everybody with the final giveaways of the day, because it is that time of the day.
Oh, yes.
So we are going to get over to our MooBot and close out these giveaways. And my streamer bundle is going to go to Azorian Dufresne. And Steve,
Knight Rider.
Steve is going to get another mug.
Knight Rider, check your in-game mail. Pure wiener.
Yeah, Zorian Dufresne is online. Good. He's getting a streamer bundle.
And Himnu is getting another Steam key, this time for Pinball Spire, which is a $15 game.
Steve now has 2 mugs of hot cocoa.
I guess I'm a right mug.
And then the final giveaway of the day is going to go to, who's going to get it? Knight Rider. Knight Rider, you are going to get my Steam key. Let's get over to the mystery game key grab bag and see what you've got. You're going to get a copy of Snooker 19. Snooker 19 on Steam. And Snooker 19 Holy crap, believe it or not. $30 game going out to Knight Rider. Congratulations, Knight Rider, on that win. Oh, you finally found it? You've been looking all this time?
Yeah. But I mean, that was June 6th of 2024, and it was announced during the Release 126 live stream.
Yeah. But meanwhile, we got to wrap things up here for today. We will be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
I'm him now.
I'm Steve.
And this is NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.